Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Fried Gold. My name's Paddy.
Alright, I'm Ben.
Alright.
Trying to do Jason Statham comes out Batman.
Alright. Well, very
Mitchell.
weird.
Alright.
Yeah, Ross Kemp. Yeah,
Ross Kemp.
more Ross Kemp.
Alright, bruv.
Alright, bruv.
I'm Ben.
I'm Beck.
And I'm Ben, yes, hi.
Yeah. Hello, Ben. Not Ross, not Jason, not Phil, but Ben.
Kiwi!
Oh, Christ. Okay. If you're joining us for the first time, I apologise.
I don't apologise.
If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. If you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review there. With that all being said, Ben, how the devil are you?
Did I distract you?
No.
Did I throw you off your
Nope.
game?
No, I was on course.
Fine. How am I?
How are you?
Well,
That's the question.
I had a housewarming party this weekend.
You did.
Fucking light's gone again. Right, I'm just gonna. Hi, people can see me now. Yes, I had a housewarming party this weekend.
You did.
Oh my god. How to say this without sounding big-headed? Apparently,
Yeah,
I have now set a precedent
over parties.
on how parties should be.
I'm not surprised with the boot full of food, Ben.
That I'm still eating now, a week later. Yeah, I've now set a precedent, and everyone's like, "Well, I can't wait for your Christmas and your New Year's," and I'm like, "Absolutely fucking
no,
not."
Ben, do not do it. Do not do it.
No. So yeah, housewarming party. It lasted 12 hours, 3 p.m. till 3 a.m.
I bet your level was well pleased.
That's the thing.
What?
No noise complaints.
Damn.
No noise complaints. No vomit. No glass breakages.
Was it even a party?
Well, yes! I think so.
That doesn't sound like a party to me.
It was more of a buffet, but
It was widespread.
it was very widespread. Talking of which,
Yeah,
of course, I put on a spread,
you did.
and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is an amazing spread, this is an amazing
Yeah.
spread." But no one was really eating it.
Oh.
And so I was like, "Guys, you need to eat it so I can put more stuff out." And they're like, "But it's too much, we can't. And I'm like, You need to eat it because I've got more shit in the fridge. Come on, do it.
You were Harry Potter to Dumbledore. You need to drink, you need to drink. You said you would.
Just one more pasty. It's fine." Anyway,
Yeah.
eventually, about halfway through the night, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm putting the pizzas out," because I wanted pizza.
Fucking hell. Right, okay.
So halfway through the night, I'm like, "Right, it's time to let's get the pizzas out." So I put some pizzas in the oven, put them out onto the table. I just got back into the kitchen, and I had "Ben, is there any more pizza? It's all gone."
Wow.
So you mean to tell me that firstly I bought all this fucking food,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Guys eat, guys eat, guys eat, guys eat," and everyone's like picking at it very
Yeah.
slowly.
Yeah.
I put pizzas out,
Yeah.
gone like that.
Yeah, man.
So what have I learned from this?
Just buy pizza.
Just buy fucking pizzas.
Yeah.
Don't try to do anything nice. Don't try to go above and beyond. Don't try to push it out there.
Yeah.
Just buy fucking pizzas.
Yeah. Easy job.
That is what I fucking learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that.
Yeah.
Paddy, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
And I don't know why I went a bit like Irish then. But
Because
I got a
my
question
name's
for you. Okay. That's Scottish now.
Scottish. What the fuck?
I'm all over the place.
My dad's like flipping his shit at the moment. Carry on.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I talk about cheese a lot?
No.
Do I come across as like this big obsessed person with cheese?
No.
Okay.
Why?
So for
I assume we're talking about food and not like cheesy, nerdy stuff.
yeah, food.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I like cheese.
I like. Who doesn't?
My
Weird.
brother.
Oh, yeah. Weird people.
And your girlfriend.
She doesn't like melted cheese.
Well,
She eats cheese. We buy it by the blockload. We buy
because
it.
you eat it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So does she. Anyway.
for a Secret Santa, I got a cheese board. And I was like, okay, like not like a cheese board to eat, like an actual wooden cheese board and
with
blah, blah, blah,
knives.
with
Yeah,
little knives and
yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cute. Didn't realise I talked about a lot about cheese,
Yeah.
but fine, whatever. And then for a housewarming gift, I've got another cheese board now. and I was just sort of like, do I talk about cheese a lot? is that something, someone saying, oh, my grandma's really ill, she's got pancreatic cancer, I'm like, oh my god, have you tried this cheese? Is it, am I like...
No. I could not say that you talk about cheese enough to warrant having two
cheese boards.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they work well when you have a spread.
But this is the thing. I didn't have any cheese.
Oh, wow.
Because I was like, last minute, I was like, oh shit, I haven't bought any cheese for a cheese board.
Yeah.
So quickly, just before everyone started turning up, I I drove to Morrison's around the corner. Firstly, to buy ice.
Oh, okay.
And secondly, I was like, oh, whilst I'm there, I'll get some cheese. I'll get some cheese for a cheese board.
Yeah.
And then could I find obviously you had single packs of cheese of everything. Well, I wasn't going to stand there and buy single packs of cheese of everything. No fucking way. I just wanted a pre-made cheese board. Morrison's.
Tis not the season, Ben.
Fuck off. Morrison's, you did not pull through.
Yeah.
I should have gone Tesco's.
No?
Other supermarket brands are available.
Well, funny enough, you talk about cheese, we had the same issue. We fancied, every now and again, like we do I love a piggy bits, like dinner.
Yeah.
So we did exactly the same thing. We wanted like a mini cheese selection so we could have some cheese and meats for dinner.
Yeah.
As you do. Could we find a cheese packet? Absolutely not. Couldn't find anything. So we bought a couple of bits, because it was just us. Fine, job done. Literally, the next week we went shopping, found a cheese selection.
What shop was it in?
Towards Tesco.
See, I should have gone to Tesco!
But both times. But I generally think they just don't do it because it's more people just consider that as Christmas as opposed to just
I get that, but
yeah.
I just feel like had I gone Tesco's, it would have been there.
Yeah, it probably would have.
But we'll never know because I didn't go Tesco's.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But yeah, so that was the housewarming party. I feel like I got away with it because, as I said, no glass breakages. I bought plastic cups and put them on the table, and these motherfuckers found my cupboard of glasses and just started helping themselves.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, I put plastic cups out so people wouldn't break the glasses. And then I just saw them have my glasses. I was like, no, please, no.
Oh, here we go.
And, I managed to get away with no glass breakages.
That's good.
Yeah. There was something else I wanted to say re the house party, but I can't remember what. But yeah, apparently now I am, I was already events organizer guy in my group of friends.
Yeah.
Because I apparently organized a really fantastic weekend in London. I did.
Yeah.
But now I'm also oh, you're the party guy. I'm like, let's dial this down.
I don't want to take on too much responsibility here. Okay. Unless it comes with a decent pay rise.
Exactly. So there's that. And yeah, I've still been eating party food to the point where there's a whole drawer in my freezer still full of party food.
I do love party food though.
Yeah. And I'm just slowly I'll have my main meal and then I'll just get a box of the party food. I'll just slowly make my way through it. So there's that.
Yeah.
What else has happened in my life this week?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. But I'm drawing a fucking blank.
Cool.
As always. Was there something? No. Paddy, how have you been?
I've been good, Ben. Obviously, as you're aware, and anybody else that listens or watches regularly, I moved.
You moved?
I actually moved. So I now have my home that I purchased.
Yep.
Moved in.
Yep.
Getting bits and bobs done, trying to sort a few bits out. I've been doing some decorating today. Painted a wall. Took me back to the good old days, Ben. For those who don't know, I used to be a painter decorator. I did that at college.
He is an accredited, certified painter and decorator.
And plasterer.
And he never does any of it.
Nope. I only do it when I have to. However, I was messaging the old decorator I used to work with for advice of so I've been seeing stuff online about this kind of paint. Is this actually good? Is it worth using? He's like, yes, I use it all the time. I was like, cool, right. So been delving back into the old days, getting the old brushes out and painting and everything. Other than that, I haven't really got anything else to report. I do want to bring up though.
Go on.
As somber the mood, the sad passing of Val Kilmer.
Okay, I will give you space to acknowledge this.
Woke up, opened my phone, Sky News update. other lying news broadcasters are available.
Yeah.
And I just saw Val Kilmer and I was like, no. And I started welling up and I was just like, oh God, no. And yeah, so unfortunately, Val Kilmer passed away at the very young age of 65, but obviously he's been very, very ill for many, many years now. He obviously reprised his role very recently in Top Gun Maverick as Iceman.
Yep.
He was obviously a Batman, which is a big thing for me as well. But he's been in some great movies like Willow, and other things like that. It's just like, it's a big loss. I know he's not done a lot, obviously, over the years because of his illness and everything, but so that was a sad passing, especially for, fans of him. Fans of his.
It was when you and Hufflepuff were going off on it in the group chat, and I was just sitting there watching these messages come in, and I just think, it's going to be even worse when Michael Keaton goes.
Oh.
That was what...
Yeah. Heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. I was like, oh my God, I am going to mute this group chat the day he goes.
I'm just going to... I don't know what I'll do when that happens. I literally do not know what I'll do when that happens, but... Yeah, unfortunately, Val Kilmer is no longer with us. He's in the Batcave in the sky. But with that all being said, we move on. Ben, did you remember your other piece?
No. Right. My little evil voice in the head just...
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so let's talk film. Film. We've just been to see A Working Man, starring Jason Statham, directed by, I'm completely forgetting his name, David Ayer.
That guy,
who did the first Suicide Squad movie, as well as Beekeeper, which we watched recently.
Yep.
And that was also starring Jason Statham. Ben, your thoughts?
My thoughts. Yes, it was interesting that they had Jason Statham in a film about a working man where he just turns up and goes to work every day and comes home and goes to bed and wakes up the following day and goes back to work again. It was an interesting choice. Would I recommend that film? Yeah. It's very communist in its filming. No, obviously that is not the film that we went to see.
No,
it is another Beekeeper film. It is your standard retired military man.
Yep.
Who's turned his back on that life.
Yep.
Gets dragged back into it because he has to save someone.
Yep.
Standards, practice.
Standard procedure.
And yeah, it just... Whereas Beekeeper was kind of okay because Jason Statham's character had this obsession.
Yeah.
With bees.
Yeah.
This guy was just your bog standard guy.
He was a working man.
He was a working man. And yeah, it just... The bit I really didn't like about it is he walked into those buildings full of, gangsters and mob people and blah, 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 and didn't get hurt in any way, shape or form. He was invincible. And at least in any of these sort of silly, shitty films, I will...
You have to pause the
Well, it's just more, I've said silly, shitty films, and then I was about to say John Wick, and John Wick was kind of okay. But it's on the same genre. It's on the same theme.
It is. It's all like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and all of those kind of things. Steven Seagal and all that.
Very simple premise. Taken Liam Neeson. It's all the same thing. But at least in them, did you see the bunny?
No, I didn't see the bunny.
I saw the bunny.
Oh, I was going to ask you, have you watched the trailer for the new Naked Gun movie starring Liam Neeson?
No. Anyway.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, at least in all of them, normally the main character gets injured, and it sort of becomes more of a struggle as the film goes along because they've been stabbed, they've broken this, they've dislocated that, blah 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 blah. Whereas this one, he did not get touched.
Nope.
And that kind of ruined it for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I would argue that was because there was barely any fight scenes.
I mean, there's that as well. But then in the fight scenes that there was, as I said to you as we were walking out, he's just taken down 12 guys.
Yeah.
And then these other guys go get guns and like, come on, lads, let's take him down. It's like, he's just taken out a dozen people.
Yeah.
You think you're going to be the one to take him down?
Yeah.
It's like, and I get it, because you got to do it, because it's just how things work.
Yeah.
But in, like, the Star Wars Jedi Survivor series,
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
come
yeah.
across a group of stormtroopers, you'll slowly kill them off one by one,
Yeah.
and then the stormtrooper... I think this is a part of the video games, and I love how I've completely diverted onto this, a video game that I enjoy, rather than talking about this film.
Wow.
Just tells you what I think.
We've got to pad out the time somehow.
But I just love, you kill off all these stormtroopers,
Yeah.
and then the final one, they've had someone stand in that sound booth and record the line of, "Am I the last one? Come on, I've got this." And I love it. It's so self-aware
Yeah.
that you just mown down all these stormtroopers, and this one guy's gone, "Come on, I can do this," kind of thing. And it's like that. This film was like, oh, he's just taken down a dozen of the most hardened Russian mobsters. Well, come on, guys, let's do this. We've got this. It's like, no, you fucking haven't.
I'm an old biker man.
Yeah. No, you fucking haven't. You have not got this. And this is why these films are never going to be my favourite thing. Because it's like, if I was in that moment, well, come on, guys, we've got this. No, I pass.
Yeah.
Or if you don't come, you're out of the group. Oh, fucking fine.
Yeah.
Kick me out. I don't care. Or if you don't get kicked out, you get killed. Fucking do it then.
Yeah.
Gun to the head, do it now, because I'm not going. I'm not doing it. It's suicide.
Okay, you're either going to shoot me, or I'm going to probably die by getting my face smashed in.
Yeah.
Just shoot me.
Yeah, just shoot me, make it quicker. So it was just boring. There was a bit of them. There was a moment where I was sort of like, "Where the fuck is this leading?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how it jumped from like. Because obviously he's got to follow a trail. He's got to find the girl by following the trail. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the trails seem to jump these big, huge logical leaps.
Yeah.
Where I was like, well, how the fuck has he got to that jump?
Yeah.
Like, what? And so, yes, that was a bit meh with it.
Yeah.
And it was just boring. It was boring. It was dull. There was something else I wanted to say about it as well. Why is it? Of course, because he's a retired military man.
Yeah.
He was British, and yet everyone else from his squadron was American.
I think it was because it was supposed to be some special forces mix.
It was supposed to be a mix, but he was the
only
only British one.
It's because he can't hold an American accent.
And I think they wanted him to be an American guy, and then like, oh shit, he can't do an American accent. Right, we'll make him British, and we'll make it a cross like country thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I took from that as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just, it was poor.
Yeah.
It was not good. Just watch any of other Jason Statham films, and you'll be better off. In fact, you know what my favourite appearance of Jason Statham's in? Spy.
Fucking great film.
It's a fantastic film. And it's because he takes the piss out of himself.
Yeah.
He knows what he is. He knows who he is. I think my Spotify is playing, but...
okay.
Anyway.
Can't hear it.
No, because I've got the audio turned off. But I think it's playing. Anyway. Paddy, what was your opinion?
This film's shit. It was boring. Okay.
You did your usual thing of you turned away from the screen.
Yeah. It was annoying, really, because obviously it said in the credits as well. This was obviously like based on a book.
Yes.
Okay. And
that's what I want to say, but carry on. You go.
Yeah. Now, this movie was obviously directed by the same guy that did Beekeeper. It was also the same lead. Okay. Now, the Beekeeper was entertaining. Like, I liked the premise. I liked the story idea of like these beekeepers, and they were like special spy forces people and things like that. Like, that was very clever.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of action, and it did really, really well. Now, this movie, I don't know if they just didn't have the budget for it, or they just didn't put it across properly, but it was obviously, you're watching him working things out, and like you said, but then it was like trying to get to find the girl that was kidnapped. But there was just bits where it seemed like it was more luck than him actually being a detective or working things out.
Yes.
Like, he was supposed to be like a commando. He wasn't, he was picking locks and then being like a spy and things like that, which is not like a commando. They're like, that's special forces. You know what I mean? He's not like an actual agent.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing for me was that when we finally got some action sequences in what is a Jason Statham action movie, we missed half of it because half of it was fucking shaky cam.
Oh,
I'm sick
the shaky cam.
and tired of shaky cam. It is well established that that is bollocks. It's a bollocks way of directing, and doing that basically means that you haven't had the time nor the budget to actually choreograph your fight sequences properly.
Yeah.
And you're having to hide half of it because it's not well put together.
Yeah.
There was, we've talked about this before in other movies, we like an establishing shot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of establishing shots in this movie.
Yes.
There was so many.
I've got something on my chest, but carry on.
Oh. I don't know about you. I don't know if it was about me or, just me in my ears. But why was the background music louder than the actual talking?
Oh,
in
that's
the
just a
first
standard
half?
thing nowadays.
I know, but this is like an action movie. We don't need constant music playing for it. It doesn't have, it's not that kind of film. Why have they thought that it needs to constantly be having, there was bits of it that worked really well, like when she was playing the piano. That was very clever.
Yeah.
But that was also in the last third of the movie, which which by that time, they had obviously got their sound mixing properly, and then didn't actually need to do it.
Yeah.
So it was disappointing. It needed a lot of polishing. Not just polishing, but a lot of polishing.
It needed shelving.
It did. Like, I don't understand. I mean, it helped.
Because, it was also produced by Jason Statham.
as well as Sylvester Stallone.
As well as Sylvester Stallone. So what they needed to do is film it,
Yeah.
tell Jason Statham, right, it's on its way out,
Yeah.
and then just never put it out. And when he's like, oh, when's my film coming out? Be like, yeah, it's coming.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out. Don't worry, it's coming out.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming.
It's on its way.
And just never release it.
Yeah.
And just keep distracting him, like, throw a ball out or something,
Yeah.
and just distract him.
I was annoyed, really, because, like I said, I really enjoyed the Beekeeper movie, and I like that premise and I like that story. I would like to know whether or not the movie is actually anywhere near to what the book is based on.
Yes. So, if this is truthful to the book,
Yeah.
you know in The Good Place?
Yes, which I'm now getting the missus to watch.
Oh, fuck yes. You know in the final season, does you and Mrs. watch this podcast?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Well, you know in the final season when Brett writes a book,
Yes.
and it's like a it's a self-insert
Yeah.
book where he's this perfect spy detective lover thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, he solves the murder on the 4th page.
Right, yeah.
That's like the whole joke, is he solves the murder on the 4th page, and the rest of it is all like just him being an amazing golfer / president / spy thing.
Yeah.
And when this film started off, I just got like hunches of that. Like,
Right, yeah.
as if this book, to me, if this film is truthful to the book,
Yeah.
it reads like a self-insert.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
oh, this is my military guy. He's perfect. He can do everything. He's a Mary Sue! And you know my feelings on Mary Sues.
Yeah.
I hate them with a passion. But yeah, and I was just sitting there going, this is Brett's book from The Good Place.
Yeah.
Totally 100%. I'm surprised he didn't start having sex with the girl at the end of it. Because that's how the book would have gone if Brett had written it. But she was only 17, and in America, that's kind of not okay. So I'm pretty sure in America... What is the legal age in America? Oh, it's state by state, isn't it? Anyway, carry on.
It varies.
What city do you think it was supposed to be in?
Well, he kept on talking about Chicago.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like Chicago.
No, it looked like New York.
That's what I thought. But that completely threw me.
Yeah.
This has blown my mind. So the writer of the book that it's based on is Charles Dixon.
Right.
Now, he's actually a very famous comic book writer. He co-created Bane for DC. But, like, he's actually, like, this has blown my mind that he's... I don't think this movie is based anywhere near what is next one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just reading the signs.
Okay. I have a feeling like this was not... I mean, the movie was called A Working Man. The book is actually called Levon's Trade.
Levon's Trade?
Yeah, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah, but what a name for a book!
I know.
It's stupid. Levon's Trade. Like, does this author know what the gays use the word trade for? Do you know what the gays use the word trade for?
I don't think I want to know. Normally it's something not good.
Oh, this one's not too bad.
Oh, okay, go on then.
Trade is just, I mean, it's very apt because he's a working man. But Trade is a straight guy in, like, a builder's outfit.
Okay,
and you say, oh, he's Trade. Basically, you know.
This one.
Let me get there.
Oh, okay. You didn't put an indicator on, Ben. I didn't know. I'm making sure you know. You've been here once.
I know. And yet, my amazing sense of direction is already taking me in the right direction.
Okay, cool.
Trade is a straight guy in, like, builder's outfit or... I want to say plumber's outfit. Plumbers don't really have outfits.
Not really.
But, yeah.
Completely missed it that time.
Oh, yeah, it's that one, isn't it?
My amazing sense of direction.
Yeah. I was just too busy talking about Trade.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you know, sort of like... You fucking... what's the word I'm looking for? Guy who mechanic.
Right,
in your fucking
boiler
suit, all greasy and grimy.
Yeah.
Trade.
Book 1 of 12?
Oh, fuck me.
Good lord.
That's a no-no. In every shape and form.
Not ideal.
No.
Where's a new location, people?
I think they guessed that from when, I've not gone past, like, the town centre bit.
Yeah. It's weird. Right, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Apparently I throw an amazing party. I've broken the curse! The curse that you say I'm never allowed to organise a night out. Oh, no,
that wasn't a night out.
Yeah. Halfway through breaking the curse.
Well, You're reaching there,
I've organised a party / evening, and it's gone without a hitch.
You are reaching there, my friend.
It's me reaching. I have thrown amazing parties, apparently.
Yeah.
I have also got too much food. I'm about to go home and eat some cake. just cause I refuse to throw it away.
Waste not, want not, people.
Yeah, waste not, want not. And the problem is I've been eating so much food late at night. I've got such bad heartburn.
Get them ready. Get them ready.
I'll tell you.
Oh, God, I don't want to. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Rest in peace.
And I moved.
You moved. And A Working Man. Just watch The Beekeeper.
Watch Beekeeper. It's so much fun.
Any other Jason Statham film.
Yeah, within reason.
Within reason.
But with that all being said, have you seen A Working Man? Have you seen Beekeeper? Let us know down below. You can email us as well at sliceofriedgoldpod@gmail.com. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you listen on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.